Hey, this is Jeff, the fellow in the field today. It is sunrise at Machu Picchu, and there's no better place to talk about the Incas than here at Machu Picchu, the pinnacle of Inca civilization. So let's hear today's question.
Hi, I'm Aiden. Who are the Inca?
That's a great question. First, we're going to talk about some historical context to understand who the Incas were. Then I'll put some geographical context to the Incas. We'll walk through some of the details of their technological advancements. The Incan civilization was the largest pre-Columbian empire. At its height, their territorial claim reached all the way to Colombia, Argentina, Bolivia, Chile, and part of Ecuador. It is estimated that more than 30 million people were a part of their empire, and that more land was under cultivation during the Incan Empire than current-day Peru. One of the most interesting things about the Incan Empire is that it only lasted about 100 years. Yep, that's right. After initial European contact in about 1492, disease ravaged the majority of the native population. For instance, with the Incan population, smallpox claimed up to 2/3, if not 95% of the population, which then made it easier for the Spanish to conquer them with only 168 men, 27 horses, and 1 cannon. So, let's get an idea of where we are. Peru is located on the western coast of South America. Cusco, the capital of the Incan Empire, is at the heart of the Andes mountain range. And as we move further south away from the equator, the weather gets chillier, and even more so as we climb higher and higher in altitude, where the air has less oxygen, and it makes it even harder to breathe. But the views are spectacular. Now let me highlight some of the Incas' technological sophistication. First and foremost, let's talk about engineering, or how they built things. More than anything else, we draw attention to Machu Picchu and where it was built, as we are standing more than 2,000 feet above the Urubamba River Valley. The Inca were not afraid of heights. But before the Incas could build up, they needed to build down by establishing a firm foundation underneath their structures. So what they made is a web of walls underneath almost everything you see here in Machu Picchu. For instance, here in the central plaza, there are layers of rock chips that serve to allow the water to pass through so that the land doesn't erode and that the buildings themselves do not fall. And these walls behind me are actually farm fields. So what we're called terraced agriculture, or a vertical archipelago. And again, not only does it provide good food for the whole population, but provides a firm foundation for building their civilization even higher. Machu Picchu was composed of polished stone that was cut, hauled, and shaped by hand, all without the use of mortar or cement. And when we talk about technology, it's impossible not to mention world-class textiles, ceramics, metalworks, and medicine. In fact, they went as far as performing successful skull surgery here in the Incan Empire. The Incan population was deeply connected with nature. They drew inspiration from the sun, the moon, the stars, and the mountains around them. For instance, behind me is the Intihuatana stone, also known as a hitching post to the sun. For the Incas, this rock served as kind of like an astronomical clock and in a lot of ways worked like a sundial. Its shadow helped the Incas determine when to plant, when to harvest, and special dates in their calendar. Notice how from behind me, this rock is shaped to look almost exactly like the mountains behind it. The Inca tried to integrate or fuse themselves and their buildings into nature. For instance, these windows are designed in such a way that the sun shines directly through them on summer solstice. Yeah, it's amazing. The Incas were a truly unforgettable society, and I was blessed to visit their spiritual citadel here at Machu Picchu. So this is Jeff, your Kiva fellow in the field. I hope that today we were able to learn about who the Incas were and about their civilization. You keep those questions coming and we'll keep learning together. Que Dios te bendiga. Hasta luego.
Just imagine if racism, poverty, and hate never happened, and everybody stuck with the bang and the trap, and they spent most of their time just chilling or laughing and stop.